Hello and welcome to our first video. I'm Frog.
And this is Ezo.
We both have played Dune Awakening for 15 hours each and are around level 30 with steel tools.
This video isn't meant to be a guide or a walkthrough really, just some beginner tips that we have found and come up with from playing the game for a few days.
If you're past steel tools, there still may be useful pieces of information, so stick around. After creating your character, you are greeted with an option to keep the research menu locked or have it unlocked. We chose to keep it unlocked, and in our opinion, we didn't see any differences in the gameplay. We didn't even stumble upon it until the game wanted us to, which is like right after the tutorial, so it shouldn't really matter. After that, you get to choose the origin of your character. The first two options are your homeworld and class, and from what we've seen, neither of these options have had any effect on the actual gameplay. They just give you extra dialogue options when talking to NPCs. However, the third option, your mentor, actually does have an effect and gives you your starting ability. We suggest not picking the trooper, as you can find the mentor pretty early on in the game, but this doesn't really matter as I picked the trooper and have been perfectly fine. Ezo picked the Bene Gesserit, and its run ability is pretty decent in the early game.
Navigating the player menu can be a bit confusing at first, as there's a lot to take in. You can press E and Q to cycle between the main tabs in the player menu. On the inventory tab, you can press A and D to cycle between your loadout and character view. The loadout view shows the items currently in your hotbar. You can also press C to go to your emote wheel. The character view shows your equipped armor and utility items. Other tabs, like crafting and research, have multiple pages that you can cycle through with C and Z. While exploring, look out for abandoned bases, as you might be able to find leftover loot from other players, or depending on your situation, you might consider making it your own. If you're more of the creative, wanna do it all myself kind of player, we'd suggest looking for areas that are rich in resources, especially ones with easy access to water, as it is super important to stay hydrated. One thing to look out for when you're first starting out are sandstorms, because they are very dangerous and they can deal a lot of damage to you if you're out in the open. Try having a base as soon as possible so you have both shade and protection. If you just so happen to be lucky enough to encounter one and shelter isn't an easy option, you can find a crevice or some sort of pocket provided by the rocks, and you should be fine. Don't quote me on it though. Understanding the map will greatly help you in your journey across the desert. Starting off, if you hover over icons on the map, two things appear: the name and or the resources that you can obtain from there. What's even better is that you can use the filtering option to show only the stuff you're looking for on the map, because sometimes it can be a little cluttered. And if there's an icon that you don't understand, then if you press L, you can take a look at the legend, which actually goes through every single icon that can appear on the map, and it will actually tell you what it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you the resources that you can obtain from each spot, but it is still very handy.
By the time you've built your first base, you should consider having the following items with you: a blade to enter water-sealed caves, a gun for ranged combat, especially since you don't have a hold spin shield yet, bandages, a blood extractor, a few blood pouches, a cut array so you can gather materials while you're out, a vehicle storage gun once you get your first sand bike, a leader john, a power pack and a backup as it might die while you're out, and lastly, a suspensor belt. Above Imperial's testing station number 2, you will find the planetologist. This is the 5th class in the game, which is unavailable at the start. The Planetologist has some really helpful passives, so it's worth it. The Trooper Mentor can be found in the first trading/contract hub, and as you can see, the grappling hook ability can be used to get really good vertical movement, especially if you combine it with a suspensor belt.
It should be fine.
Use the tech, bro, use the tech. Once you're ready to cross the gap, here are a few useful tips. Number 1, don't fuck around on open sand.
Wait, were you not on the ship?
I am.
You're dead. You're dead.
Especially when loaded with shit.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I'm stuck in the... I can't move. Because I like instantly angered them.
What did?
Me gathering. So if you go to that icon, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Number 2, look out for quicksand.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No way! I just lost the bike
Wait, why?
because I just drove into fucking quicksand.
Oh, fine.
And number 3, be aware of drum sand.
Shit's mad at me. Shit. Why is it so far? I'm on drum sand too. Shit, it's so close. I made it to the rocks. Oh my god! Emerson? I was literally in its mouth. Oh my god.
Hey yo!
Dude, my heart is pounding. I have no water. Oh my god.
Basically, always be careful when you're on sand. Sometimes it might not be your fault, as someone could trigger a worm and you'll be punished for it. So always be aware of worm sign.
100 meters away. Dude, I couldn't make it. I was trying to get close to it without making too much sound. Oh, someone's behind me. Run, bro, run. Oh god, I just saw someone die. I just saw someone get eaten by the worm.
Dude, I was about to be fucking. Honestly, I was about to be pissed if you died.
We'll make this part very brief. After completing your second awakening, the main things you should focus on are the Dew Reaper, the improved blood purifier, and creating some water storage. You want to focus on these things because water becomes even more important, as now you are required to use it to make the newer materials. And for the last tip, when doing the contracts for the Harkonnen and Atreides houses, we suggest that you finish both up until the point when you can commit, because that is how you will maximize your XP and rewards while also discovering the location of both of their bases.
Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down below and do all the other fun stuff while you're down there. See you guys next time.